Thank you so much for taking time today to talk to me.
Sure, my pleasure.
So why don't we start, just tell me a little bit about Beauty Rules and what it's all about.
Okay. Beauty Rules is my newest book, which helps young women, young girls, know everything they need to know about makeup, hair, styling. But most important is also a book that helps girls with confidence and self-esteem and all the things for them to feel good about themselves.
Great. And do you think that there's more pressure now for young girls? I mean, I know I feel like there is, as far as looking perfect or looking a certain way.
There is so much pressure right now on young girls. It's unbelievable. From the internet and all the access to everything that's going on in the world, all the parties, all the young actresses and models that are going out, different places, and you see them on the red carpet or at clubs.
Yep.
And all the TV shows that, all the girls look perfect. They're skinny, they're gorgeous, they have designer clothes. I could see how a teenager would look at everything and say, look at me, I don't have this budget, I don't have the body, I don't have the hair. So the book was written for real girls to realize how cool they are and how pretty they are, and that the right kind of makeup and knowledge could make anyone rock.
Right. That's great. And what is your best tip for them as far as, do you have a less is more philosophy or?
There's not one tip. I mean, I'm most proud in the book that I wrote a letter to moms to really tell, because first of all, I have 3 sons, but I see the girls. I see the girls, and I see a lot of the moms that mean well, but they're always telling their daughters what's wrong with them. Don't eat that, you're going to gain weight. Oh, do your makeup differently, that doesn't look good on you. And it hits a nerve when your mom says something not positive. So it's about talking to your daughters the right way, and if sometimes there's a big struggle, so I wrote the book so the moms could just say, here, read this book. It's really common sense, fun advice.
Okay, great. And I know that we are talking about teens, but a lot of my readers are moms.
Right.
So can I get a quick tip how to avoid the mom frump look?
Yes. Well, you know what? You just have to do something. I don't care if it means you put your hair in a ponytail and put concealer and smudge a little bit of liner and put a little blush on. You're not going to look as frumpy. I mean, I am definitely, even though I'm, Bobbi Brown, guru of blush or whatever I am, I still pick my kids up at school, and if I don't have a touch of makeup on or, a halfway decent pair of shoes, I definitely, have done the frump look more than not. So it requires a little bit of effort. I'm definitely not the mom, who comes looking all perfect like she just stepped out of the red carpet.
Right.
There are a couple of those.
People probably would expect you to be.
Oh, yeah, no, I am the opposite. I am the opposite.
Okay, great. And as far as, what else girls can do, I know, with keeping their skin healthy, that's going to make them look better. Do you have, a tip for that?
Well, skin is really important. So I've included so much of my lifestyle philosophy, which I have found in my own life has made a big difference in how I look as I'm, getting older, which is eating really healthy. The better food you put into your body, the better your skin looks, the better you feel. The more water you drink, the better your skin looks.
Right.
So I really am empowering the girls how to start making changes in their diets. I'm not saying being perfect, but you make changes, and the more changes, you'll do better with your homework. You'll have more brain power. It really does make a difference. More energy, more clarity.
Great. And I know that you feature, it's more real girls in the books and not models.
Yes. There's not one professional model in the book. And the reason that I used real girls is, number one, I find them extraordinarily beautiful. And number two, I just thought it was really important to show girls in the book that any girl could relate to. So if you happen to be a soccer player and you're strong and you've got curly hair, that doesn't mean you shouldn't be putting makeup on. There's times where you want to, do some things to make yourself look better if you're going to a party. But it's about feeling good in your soccer outfit. I have girls that play sports in the book in their their uniforms, and I just think they're gorgeous.
Yeah, well, and that's what the reality is.
Yes.
Like you said, the girls on TV and everything, that's not how regular teens are living their lives.
It is not, and it's really easy to look at the girls and look at the images and feel bad about yourself because they don't look like that. But I know firsthand, they don't even look like that. You know,
Right.
they had at least 2 hours and teams of people doing everything to them.
Oh yeah, yeah, but it's hard, I think, for girls to think about that.
It is.
They see it and they think, oh, well, that's how I should look and that's
Right.
how it should be. Because even as a mom, you know, in my 30s, I do it.
We all do it, by the way. I spend my life with actresses and models and some of the most fabulous women in the fashion industry, and it's really easy to be insecure about who you are because someone else looks taller or thinner or looks better in clothes. And, you know, I think myself being 5 foot tall and being in this business for a long time, I realized I better find some kind of comfort and confidence with who I am because I'm never going to look like that.
Yep. Yeah, it's so true. All right. Well, I know my readers are going to be super excited about this, so I think I've got everything I need.
Thank you. And there's a lot of behind the scenes from the book on beautyrules.com, which I think people will really enjoy.
Good. I think I'm going to have to go get the book.
You know what? I'm more proud of this book, I think, than any of my books.
Great. I can't wait to check it out.
Oh, thank you so much.
Oh, thank